Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's recipe, we are going to be making this delicious fried chicken. To make our fried sweet and spicy chicken, we are going to be needing quite a bit of ingredients. So to make the sauce, we are going to be needing 1 tablespoon of butter, half cup of water, about half cup of ketchup, and I am going to use this sweet chili sauce in there as well. And you are going to be needing a hot sauce. This is the one I'm using, the Louisiana hot sauce, but you can use your favorite hot sauce. Now for to season the chicken and some of the stuff I use in the batter, I am going to be using about 1 teaspoon of mahogany Epis. If you don't know how to make this, check the card that just came up to show you guys how to make your own. And I am using some of this complete seasoning by Mahogany Foods. I will tell you guys more about this company in a minute here. And salt and pepper to taste. If you don't have this, you can use Lawry's or any all-purpose seasoning that you have. Garlic powder and onion powder, and I am using chili powder and paprika. And for the batter, I am going to be using half cup of flour and 1 cup of milk. And of course, I'm going to use some of those seasoning in there as well. And for the dry, I am going to be using 1 cup of flour and about half cup of cornstarch. And for the chicken, I'm using boneless chicken thighs and skinless as well. And of course, you're going to be needing 1 lime to clean the chicken, which I forgot to put out. And you are going to be needing some oil to fry the chicken. Don't forget to check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. So to get started, you are going to want to grab your chicken, and you are going to probably need a pair of kitchen scissors and a good pair of, not a pair, and a good sharp kitchen knife. And we are going to trim as much fat out of the chicken as we possibly can, okay? I am going to grab this tray just to put it here, just so I can put the fat that I don't need, just because I don't have my garbage close to me. So again, you're going to trim as much of the fat out because we just simply don't need no fat in this chicken. So just trim. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified every time we upload. I upload videos, at least I try my best to upload twice a week. So make sure you hit that bell because I think a lot of you don't get notified when the videos come out, and I don't want you guys to miss out. Some of you been thinking I haven't been uploading, but I promise you guys, I've been uploading. Just make sure you turn that bell on so you don't miss. And please continue to share the videos, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm still just trimming excess fat. I actually worked on some of them, but I just wanted to leave a lot of the stuff so you guys can see how I take them out, okay? Just grab and trim. And once we do that, we are going to clean the chicken. I'm going to use this whole lime, so it doesn't matter if I'm using the same knife. So what we are going to do once we do that is take our lime. This is an important step. This will bring so much flavor, enhance so much flavor in the chicken before we fry it. So you are going to rub the chicken with the lime really, really good. Again, don't forget to grab the fat out of these fat pockets, okay? Just simply pull it out. So once you clean your chicken with that lime, we are going to rinse it under some hot water before we start seasoning. I am going to be using a Ziploc bag to season mine just because I want to minimize the cleaning, okay? Now that I have my chicken all clean, I have put it in that bag, that Ziploc bag. So now I am going to go ahead and add that Epis to that bag. I'm not using too much of that Epis because I will be using these other seasonings, so that's why I'm not using too much of that in there. Okay, just make sure we try to balance everything out. Oh goodness, give me 1 second. I'm trying to remove the cover from my new seasoning out. I got that settled here. So again, I am using this complete seasoning. So this beautiful sister, fellow cook, fellow chef sent me this. And she sent me these as well. I know this is kind of off topic. She sent me these as well, the jollof seasoning and suya spice. And she also sent me this deliciousness as well. And she sent me these. So her company is called Mahogany Food. So check her out on Instagram. And I will leave the link to her website down in the description box so you guys can check her out. This is the paprika. I'm using about a teaspoon of that paprika, a teaspoon of that garlic powder, and a teaspoon of that onion powder as well. Again, if you don't have that seasoning, that complete seasoning, you can use Lawry's. People pronounce that different, but you guys know I'm Haitian, child. No matter how long I've been here, I'm going to pronounce it the way I pronounce it, okay? But you can use any all-purpose seasoning, but I'm still going to throw just maybe half a teaspoon of that in there just because I love it and because I can. I swear, sometimes I be crazy in this kitchen, and it's just me acting crazy by myself. So I am going to put a little bit of black pepper. And you can use your own seasoning in this, guys. Whatever your favorite seasoning is, use yours, do you. I am going to add a little bit of the hot sauce in there to give it a little kick. This is all about spicy chicken. Go ahead, be heavy-handed, whatever, if you like hot and spicy. And if you don't like hot and spicy, be a little light-handed. And I am going to go ahead and zip that bag. Just kind of toss everything up. And we are going to put this in the fridge for at least an hour. If you have more than an hour, leave it overnight before we start cooking it. For the sauce, you are going to go ahead and put about a half a cup of ketchup. And for this, guys, if you have fresh ginger, if you grate some fresh ginger in there, that will be so delicious. But unfortunately, I do make it with some fresh ginger, but I don't have any fresh ginger right now. So this is the sweet part. And if you don't have this, you can use honey instead. But I love using this sweet and sour or sweet chili sauce because it gives it a little kick. And I am going to add my water. Just basically combine everything. I'm going to add a little bit of hot sauce, not too much. Don't go crazy with the hot sauce. And just mix. Make sure everything is well combined because we are going to put this in the oven, in the stove and let it simmer for a good 15 minutes. And I like to taste. Oh, perfect. The amount of sweetness, the right amount of sweetness, the right amount of heat. But I also like to add a little bit of garlic powder in there. Not too much, not too crazy. And of course, we are going to put our butter, okay? So we're going to put this on the stove top and let it simmer for 15 minutes while our chicken is marinating. Now let's work on the batter. You are going to put about half cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of milk. You can use water if you wish instead of the milk, but I just like to use the milk for that creaminess. It might be a little, yeah, it's definitely a little too loose. Let me grab maybe a 1/4 cup of flour to add to it. We want it not too thick, of course, but we want it like batter like. So the chicken, so it can stick to the chicken. Hold on, let me grab a little more flour. So maybe do 1 cup of flour, but slowly add that in, okay? Slowly add the flour. Let me put a little more here. Okay, just like this. And I am going to use those spices again. This is that mahogany from that mahogany company. And some garlic powder. I'm going to add a little onion powder. I just love giving that batter a little flavor. Also, I'm going to put that hot sauce. You guys, I know this is a lot, but believe me, it's going to be worth it. And hit it with some salt. Because, you know, we have to have some kind of flavor to our food. And taste that batter. And I am going to add some black pepper. Just like so. And now we can set that to the side. And we can work on the dry flour mixture. Can't speak for nothing. As usual, oh my goodness. Y'all see that? Just a little mess. 1/2 cup of cornstarch to the cup of flour. I have powdered stuff all over this kitchen. But that's not going to stop our delicious chicken making. And I am going to put some garlic powder in there as well. Let me put some of this seasoning. That way, in case you guys have it, you guys know when to put it in. Again, you can use any all-purpose seasoning. And I am going to mix everything up. And now we can get to the fun part. So now I'm going to go ahead and heat up my oil. I am actually going to add 1 egg to this, I think. Because I really like the flavor eggs give my batter. So I'm going to crack 1 egg into this, okay? So you want to put some oil into a pan. I am using a wok. And now go ahead and grab your chicken just like so. And put it in the batter and coat it really, really, really well. Okay? And from there, you are going to shake off the excess. Shake the excess of that batter. And now we are going to drop the chicken in the dry flour mix and really coat that really, really, really well. I know you guys probably can't see, but I'm just coating it really well. I really did not want to use my hands, but it's okay. The job is done better when using your hand. And you guys, if you have an air fryer, if you want to use an air fryer for this, go ahead and do so. It just fries better when I use oil for this recipe. So go ahead and put that chicken in. And I want to make sure it's all covered. There you go. And I am going to put about 3 pieces, and I'm going to let it fry until it's a nice golden brown color. So my chicken is nice and golden. And as you can see, that skin is so crispy because of that cornstarch. If you guys want your chicken skin to be like extra crispy, definitely put in that cornstarch. That will help a whole lot. And I know my chicken is cooked evenly because it was just a flat chicken thighs with no bones. And you can use chicken breast, or even you can use drumsticks for this as well if you wish. And you can use the same recipe to make wings if you want as well. So now I have a cookie sheet with a rack that I'm going to use to place my chicken, just so some of that oil can drip before I put it in a bowl to top it with that sauce. And if you have some fresh parsley, you can use to garnish that as well. All right, guys, I got my chicken. I'm already snacking on my chicken. This meat is a little darker, but I'm sure you can hear the crunch. It is so crunchy, full of flavor. Highly, highly recommend this seasoning. I made this recipe before, but never used that seasoning. That flavor is just fire. It's amazing. You guys know I wouldn't recommend something I don't really love. So now I have that hot, delicious sauce. I am going to spread all over, but be careful. You don't want to soak this too much, okay? Just like that. And go ahead and do that toss. Smells so good. My kids know what time it is. They're like ready because they know they like this right here. You can eat this with some rice, some mashed potatoes, or just eat it just like that. I like to eat mine with a little bit of salad. Sometimes I do like to make some mashed potatoes and eat with it. Totally up to you, okay? So now we are going to hit it with a little bit of garnish, fresh chopped parsley, and here you go. Oh, where do I want to go? I want to dig in, but I need a fork. So let me see here. My goodness. I already know, like I said, I already make this. In fact, I have another 2 bags ready to be made in like 2 days. Let's see here. This is my bite. My mouth is so confused. It's too delicious. Sweet and a little spicy at the same time. And like I said, that seasoning is just fire. And this will take us to the end of this video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share. And as always, continue to protect yourself. I'm just digging my little extra piece here in the sauce. I love you guys for watching. If you try the recipes, tag me on social media. And I really do hope you guys try this recipe. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.